Hello everyone, welcome to toMasterbun channel. Hi guys, welcome back. Today I want to do just a very chill session, like a sharing with you guys about what happened last month to my bunnies. It has been really a hectic month because my bunny fell sick. Both of them, I have two bunnies, so Bun Bun and Springy. Both of them fall sick, but for different reasons. So today I'm just going to focus on our prince here, Bun Bun.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah, it really makes us worry. So what happened was, at the start, we realized that Bun Bun is not eating dinner, and this is the first time that he don't eat his dinner. It is a very big alarming sign that your bunny is unwell when they are not eating and they just hide at a corner, you know. So to us, we know that it could be something serious. Alright, we do not know what's the issue. Of course, we need to bring to the vet. And it was really hectic because we have been to the vet around 3-4 times a week or so for 1 month. So taking care of bunnies is not cheap, especially when they are sick. Alright, so get back to what happened. So that day I realized that Bun Bun was not eating and just lying down. And because they are prey animals, they rarely show signs of illness because they like to hide their illness to themselves. Because if they show that they are ill, like the predators are more prone to capture them and kill them and whatsoever. So that's why we know that when my Bun Bun is not eating, it's something. And it really stressed us out that time because this is the first time that Bun Bun falls sick. And we actually, that time was 10 o'clock, I remember, 10 o'clock at night. I think we fed him around 8 o'clock and we tried to figure things, ask him to eat, and dilly-dally dragged until 10 o'clock. And we tried to call the vet, okay? We actually called a lot of vets. And some of them said that they do not do nighttime, and I managed to call on nighttime once, and he said that he's closing soon and he's not taking any more patients in. So what he said is that he asked to go the next day. So I'm very anxious. I do not know whether my Bun Bun can last till the next day. And I remembered a talk from a vet doctor that I attended a few months ago. He mentioned that if anything happens to your rabbit, make sure to hydrate them. This is something that will never go wrong. So just to share with you guys as well, if anything happens to your bunnies, hydrating them is very important because dehydration in bunnies is very fatal. Okay? So of course, I start to think what if she don't eat? Does he have gastrostasis? So I start to touch his tummy. It was really soft. It's not hard at all. And that's why I feel like it's not gastrostasis and it's not bloating. So what it is actually? And I couldn't really have we do not know. We really don't know what it is. All I can do is to take leave the next day and to rush to the vet the next day. Okay? Throughout the night, every 1 hour, we woke up to feed Bun Bun to drink. Because drinking can hydrate him, number one, and also to make sure that his tummy is moving. At that time, I don't have critical care at home. So this is something that I would advise you guys to keep at home as well as an emergency kit, like critical care and water. Of course you have. Okay, so just critical care because critical care is a bunch of nutrition mostly fiber that can help the tummy to move. Because if your bunny is not eating, the problem might arise not due to the main issue. Okay. the main issue will cause them to have dehydration and also will cause them to have gastrostasis, which will lead to another issue. Like both of these are other issues, okay? So to avoid more complications, we wake up every hour just to feed him water. He's really weak, okay? He don't struggle, and it's really sad to see that he don't even struggle when we force feed him to drink water. Not really forcing because he's not struggling. Yeah. So anyways, the second day I brought to the vet. And bringing to the vet, the first time the vet told us that it's not a big issue. Because you know, bunnies, they have their attitude issues. Maybe he mentioned a few things. Like first is like some of his patients like fight with other rabbits, and they will like be mad, you know, and they just like to like you know, throw like being grumpy, like how we are angry and we lock ourselves in our room and stuff like that. So this is what the vet says, and he said that usually in one day it will be fine. But knowing that his behavior, his attitude is very good. Even if Springy bite him or whatsoever, like they fight or whatsoever, which is really rare unless he annoys Springy, he is always open to food. He would not starve himself because of his emotion issue. He don't have any emotion issue. He's a really very happy-go-lucky guy. Right, Ben? Happy-go-lucky guy? Yeah.
Ben，叫爸爸，为什么你发脾气？为什么不吃饭？为什么？
So he's a very enjoyable pet to have. Always being very bubbly. Yeah. And okay, so knowing that it's not really the case, I still choose to trust the vet. Who knows, for whatever reason, right? Okay. So I brought back the bun, and the vet also gave me some critical care to feed him every 4 hours. So what we did was we mixed like 10 ml of water with 1/3 of critical care powder. Yeah, we just use a syringe to feed him. One thing about feeding critical care, because a lot of like hay inside, I think it's fiber, you need to cut off the tip of the syringe. So that's another tip for you guys feeding critical care. Otherwise, it couldn't suck in. It's very hard to suck in. So if you cut off the tip, it's a bigger hole and it's easier to feed them. Okay. Yeah, so we started to force feed him every 4 hours just to make sure that his gastro is moving and also feeding him water at the same time. Because we are mixing water, so he can have some water as well. So the second day, of course, after bringing to the vet, I'm expecting him to start eating at night, but it is not the case. Even after feeding critical care and all, he does not eat. And I know that maybe it's not right, you know. So the next day we brought him to the vet again, and this time we insisted that we want to do a blood test, okay? Because knowing like Bamban's behavior, Bamban's attitude, he's not the bossy kind of bunny. He don't have attitude problem. He's a good boy. Huh? Good boy?
Yes, I'm a good boy.
And knowing that we insisted to have the test. And the result even shocked the vet. The vet was so shocked, he rushed up from his room after getting the result. Is that his liver and kidney is not doing well, and it's very serious, especially his liver issues. Like, you know, ALT level. Okay, one of the biometrics to measure liver, whether it's in humans or in animals, it's ALT. So The ALT level supposed to be within 30 something to 50 something if I'm not mistaken, the reading. But my Bun's reading is like 1000 something. The vet is like, I've never seen any rabbit having this kind of reading, you know. The most he saw is like 100 plus. So Bun was really it's a miracle that he's still alive. Okay, so what the doctor did was because he's kind of dehydrated already, so the doctor gave him drips. And for bunnies, fortunately, it's like liver and kidney issues are reversible, unlike humans. Humans are mostly irreversible, like you need to go through dialysis and all, right? But for bunny's case, a lot are reversible. But you need to flush it out through drips. And I need to go every other day to put drips for Bun, just to wash the thing out, even if he is hydrated. Okay, and the doctor gave milk tester as well, which he is also currently still eating this supplement. Milk tester is for their liver health. After that, I did ask for a blood test for Springy as well, and realized that her liver is not that good, but it's not that serious. It's like 100 plus. So I feed both of them milk tester for now. Yeah, and I have really weird bunnies because they really like the supplement, even though it's not palatable. It's actually human supplement. It's human supplement that we used to swallow. Like, we wouldn't bite it because it doesn't taste good. Okay, so yeah, they really love it. Besides that, multi-stir drips and critical care, that's all. Nothing else that you can do. So I actually asked the vet, what's the cost? Oh yeah, one more is the vet also give him febendazole as a prevention / treatment, because he don't have the device to check whether in his body there is a parasite. If there is, then maybe the liver is like fighting for the body, you know. So that as well, okay. And yeah, that's all. Then I went home, feeling very worried and very anxious as well. Because even the doctor said that these 3 days are actually very critical. If he start to eat, then all good. If he's not eating anymore, then it could be very dangerous. Come on. Okay, sayang. Yeah, so it could be very serious. And I really thank God that he started eating in the second or third day after we start all the medication, supplements, drips, and everything. Okay. So for the febendazole is actually a 1 month treatment, so you need to take every single day, and thank God it's nice. My Bun look forward every day to eat that medication because it tastes like banana. It has banana flavor. It smells good. Okay. Banana.
Last one already, okay? Last one. Nah. Good, man. No more already, today last one already,
It was really hectic month. Yeah, trying to rush to the doctor and all. And to a point that the doctor asked whether if I want to learn how to do drips for Bun, so that I don't have to go every other day to meet him just to do drips.
这是 alcohol。
你可以去买那种 alcohol swab mark 就好了。OK，所以你来试看看马上。
So I actually learned. I got a new skill to learn how to put drips for bunnies now. Yeah. New skill unlocked. But really thank God and really grateful that he is alright now. He's still on milk tester supplements and going to do a checkup in 1 month time. If all good, then it's all good, because few weeks ago, we actually, after 1 month of the treatment, okay, we actually went back to do another blood test for him. And thank goodness, he has moved from 1,000 something to 60 something. 60 something or 70 something, which is still slightly above the reading, but it's not dangerous anymore. So yeah, the vet advised to take another 1 month of supplements and go back for another blood test, which I will update you guys again when he has the blood test. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of a long story because I didn't have the time to update you guys. Hey Ben, want to see here? I didn't have time to update you guys with all the taking care of them, waking up every 4 hours to feed him critical care on those days that he's not eating. And yeah, I guess that's all for Bun's story. It's been a very rough month for him, for us, but really thank God that everything is good right now. And one thing I want to share is that what are the possible causes for liver issues? This is what the vet shared me, which I will want to share with you guys as well. Number one is the hay. Sometimes when we buy even new hay, if it is not fresh or if it's contaminated, if there's parasite, then maybe it will cause liver issues. That's number one. So if your bunnies ever have liver issues, what we did, we actually threw the entire batch of hay and bought a new batch. Okay, I don't know which is the cause because we actually did everything, just trying to eliminate all possible causes. So I do not know whether is it because of the parasite, is it because of the hay, or is it because of the next one that I'm going to share, which is the pellet. Okay, if the pellet you keep it for too long and you did not seal it properly, it can cause issues as well. That is one. And number two is the choice of pellets, which the vet mentioned that there are certain pellets that has higher protein level, which will affect their kidney and liver. So this is what I want to share with you guys as well. We put away all the treats and everything we just remove. I highly suspect the hay because there's the time that we try orchard hay, because we have been feeding them Timothy hay, so maybe like change something for them to try. So we mix Timothy hay and orchard hay at the same time, and this happens. So I'm not sure, is it because of the orchard hay? Probably not because of the hay, because of the freshness of the hay maybe. Yeah. And yeah, that's all for that 1 month's experience with my healed Bun right now. So thankful that everything has gone well, and also very thankful for the vet for their professional advice and their patience in seeing them almost like so many times in a week. I'm not even sure if they are bored of seeing Bun. Yes, me? You went to the vet also?
Yes, me too.
Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, and that's all for my Bun story. For Springy story, I will share next round because yeah, it's also because it's hectic, also because both of them also having issues. So you need to take care, like having a kid, a baby infant at home. You need to always be alert and look at, be very careful whether they have eaten, whether they have drink, are they dehydrated or not, etc. Yeah. So yeah, that's my sharing for today. Thank you for listening to the end, and if you guys have any experiences or if you guys have any thoughts, feel free to comment below. Right? Thank you. Bye. Bloopers! Springy? Want to stay here?
What about me?
Okay. 等一下。 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요.
No, you stopped your headpad.
And Let the play merry-go-round. Want to go behind again? See what buddy? See what buddy? Hey, come up.